This guy's got an itch.
He's a scratcher.
So we found him a woman
Very pink.
who just might scratch it.
What's the wildest thing you've ever done on a date?
I had sex on the sidewalk.
After their date lasted till 7 a.m.
It's definitely better than the sidewalk date.
I'm completely disgusted.
And her blind date
He doesn't scratch.
did something to get under the scratcher's skin.
You didn't feel guilty at all?
No.
Not at all.
Will these two stay together or have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. We're going to meet their dates later in the show, but first, let's meet our couple. Now, they've been dating for 3 months, and they met while stargazing at an observatory. Now, their worlds revolve around each other. Please welcome Bru and Elin Aranas. Welcome. You know, Bru, your relationship with Elin here, you always feel could be a little bit better, I guess, at this point, 3 months into it. But let's go back to the beginning. There you were at the observatory. You see her. Boom, something clicked. What was it?
Well, she was gorgeous, for starters. And, thank you. And she was actually standing there reading the exhibits, not just looking at all the things in the observatory, but she was actually reading the cards. And I thought, that's a girl who's curious about life. So, you know, physically beautiful and very curious, so I just kind of went up and...
That did it for you.
That's it.
Okay.
I did it.
Now, Elin, can't help but notice the size difference, about a foot difference, I guess. So was the first time you ever kissed, Bru, was it a little awkward?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't awkward at all because we were bowling, you know, and I finally got a strike. So then he kissed me. He kissed me when I got a strike. So that was really sweet. That was
yeah.
really
Wow.
nice.
We're kind of waiting for it all.
I know he was. I think you were, weren't you?
Bowling for kisses.
30 gutter balls. I knew it coming in.
I got you. Elin, since you've been together now for 3 months, anything weird, quirky that you've found out about Bru?
Yeah, he's a scratcher. He scratches his thing. I mean, he's like.
Wait a minute.
He doesn't only scratch. He's like digging. He digs.
Okay, it's not
like
digging.
itching or something.
You know, we can get you an ointment for that.
I mean, it's like you have
It's
cooties or
adjusting.
something.
No,
What is
it's
it?
adjusting. It's just.
Yeah, it's not adjusting.
It's out of place.
You're digging.
You know? I mean,
You're like,
Now, there's a huge
Like
difference
double
between
digging.
digging and adjusting.
Well, no, this is definitely adjusting. Trust me.
Okay.
Chris.
digs.
It's like left, right, uncomfortable.
He's constantly
All right, Bru,
ooh.
tell me about the physical side of your relationship with Elin.
A little bit incomplete. We haven't exactly consummated our relationship.
Well, because you're a scratcher.
Well, Elin's
That makes her a little
virgin.
nervous.
Yeah, well, Elin's kind of still saving herself, so she hasn't quite...
Well, I would just want to feel comfortable.
See,
You know?
they appreciate that.
I
wanna
agree.
feel
I want her to feel comfortable
comfortable.
too, but it's like she's 28
You know?
and missing out on this really important thing in life by not having, you know, it's like driving a car, you know, without air conditioning. It's like, why would you when you could also have air conditioning?
Yeah, but I mean, I just want to be comfortable. You know.
All right, Elin,
I
I'm
just-
almost afraid to ask, though, anything else that's a little strange about Bru? Or
Yeah, he calls
quirky?
me honey a lot. He
Honey?
calls everybody honey, and he flirts with them, and he touches them, and he calls them honey.
Bru, anything about Elin, bad habits that you'd like to get rid of?
Well, she smokes. That's kind of a nasty habit.
Well, you didn't have a problem before. You had a problem afterwards.
I still don't have a problem with your
You
smoking.
had
I
a
just
problem.
No, I
You
don't have a
do.
problem. It's just that you know, it's not good for your
hypocritical.
health. I don't.
It's very hypocritical.
No, I just want you to take care of yourself, and smoking is
I do.
it's hard on your
I
body.
It's a hard thing to quit, though, right, Elin? All right, let me ask
Car's
you
a
about...
mess.
He appreciated the fact that you were at the observatory reading, so does he have some intelligent level that you appreciate?
Yeah, he's like Cliff Clavin from Cheers. It's like a walking encyclopedia
Hope
or
not.
something. You are. You're like a walking encyclopedia. You have to tell me everything.
Well, I don't tell you
You
everything.
do.
I share.
I mean, how many people know about meteors anyway?
I know,
and,
but
and
I was
slugs?
I like to share information, not tell.
You know?
That's yeah.
Bru, do you
you
find,
know.
though, while you're sharing information, you have things in common with Elin?
Yeah, I have.
Do you
stuff.
enjoy same kind of activities?
Oh well, there's some things. Well, I work out. She doesn't. So there are some
Oh.
things that don't.
I work out.
Elin, you do not work out. You totally do not work out.
No, I'm not
Elin
21
walks.
anymore,
That's
but
what- yeah,
I
mean,
work out. And
Yes, yeah. She's,
yeah,
you know,
I mean,
28 years
I
old.
walk,
She needs to start.
I walk. I went kickboxing.
Well, one time.
That's a
One
workout?
time, though.
No,
yeah, but
I did
once
twice.
a year is not a workout.
Twice, and Sugar Ray was there, and I did it. And
Elin's
There you
beautiful.
go.
I just think 28, you need to start taking care of yourself.
All right. Bru, why at this point did you think it was a good time then to go on another date for the two of you?
I kind of wanted to see what else was out there and find out if I don't know, E-lin was worth waiting for. I mean, I'm a man. I still have my, needs.
We
And
understand. Is she
desires.
worth waiting for?
Yeah.
All right, well, it seems that Bru and Elin need to sort a few things out here. When we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out if they're going to stay together or if they'll have a change of heart. All right, welcome back to Change of Heart. We're here with Bru and Elin. Bru said he wanted a physically fit non-smoker who's a little more experienced. So we set him up with a non-smoker who practices yoga every day, and she claims she has quite a wild streak. Please welcome Allison Steele.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Allison, this is Elin.
Hello.
Elin, Allison.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
And Elin, your first impression?
Very pink.
oh boy.
Yes.
And Allison, what was your first impression of Bru when you met?
He was adorable. Blonde hair, blue eyes, just striking.
You like that?
Oh, yeah. But on the other hand, he was late, and
Well, a little late.
a
Well,
lot
what were
late.
the- what
He
were
was
the plans?
45 minutes late.
Well,
so
let me.
I kinda-
Okay.
I called.
Yeah.
I called.
So although he walked in, I was struck by him. He was 45 minutes late, and
Yeah.
so then he also didn't have any air conditioning in
Well,
his
yeah.
car because it was
It
so
wasn't really
antique.
a good first impression. I was sweating a little bit, so she kind of went to hug me, and it was
He
kind of
was
like I was
drenched.
drenched.
Yeah,
With
that's
sweat.
not good. 45 minutes late and moist.
So
Yeah, it was-
although
it
I
was-
thought he was cute, he was left kind of a weird impression. The first impression.
All right, so he's late, but what were the plans then once he finally got there? What were you supposed to do?
Well, we were supposed to go to the zoo,
Mm-hmm.
which I was psyched about, but it was like 110 degrees outside with no air conditioning in his car to drive there, and I thought, well, we'll just go to the movies instead. So I said, let's
Air
go to the
conditioning.
movies.
Good call. Yeah.
And Bru, when you met Allison, were you attracted?
Oh yeah, she was very attractive.
Yeah.
She had a very short skirt on, and her hair was pulled back, and it was very obvious she worked out and kept in shape. She had very nice energy about her. Good looking. Yeah.
And Elin, how's that make you feel hearing him talk about Allison that way?
I think it's great that he's talking about her that way, but I think I'm in great shape, and I've never had any complaints.
Bru, after the movies, what was the plan then?
We both decided on a sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, go out for some Japanese food.
Was he well behaved or was he flirting?
No, he was well behaved. It was a woman waiter. I mean, a male waiter.
Yeah, we had a guy waiter, so I.
Yeah, it wasn't woman.
I kept my
and he
attention
kept my
on
eyes,
Allison.
his eyes totally on me.
But it was because just Allison was very invigorating to.
You see, Elin, you believe that? He wasn't flirting at all?
I think that he's just lying.
No, he's really
Yeah, I think he was
No,
just,
we
like,
were just
pretending
engaged.
to be not a wandering eye kind of guy.
I wasn't
you know,
pretending. I was right
because
there,
it-
just
on
really
the
locked
show,
on.
He was
so
totally
you're just-
focused on me.
And
Yeah, I
was
was.
it-
I
was
was
And he wasn't
completely
himself.
focused.
Was he calling you honey the whole time?
Yeah, and I thought that was so cute.
See,
It was sweet. It was very endearing.
it's just a habit. Yeah, I didn't.
But
Yeah,
he didn't
but
say it condescendingly or like obnoxiously. He was just
Right.
really endearing about it.
Okay,
Right,
well,
yeah.
Bru, though, let's see, movie, dinner, pretty standard stuff at this point. What happened after?
Well, it came up in our conversation that Allison had a little bit of a wild side to her, so I took her to a strip bar.
That would shake things up a little bit.
I thought I'd find out how wild. So.
Elin, does that surprise you?
No, that doesn't surprise me.
All right. Allison, what's the wildest thing you've ever done on a date?
I had sex on the sidewalk with my first date.
That's wild.
And I have to ask
crazy.
Elin, same question to you. Wildest thing you've done on a date?
Well, not have sex on the sidewalk. Kinda
We all young
dirty.
and wild at times.
Well, he could be tactful too.
Have you done anything wild, though?
I don't think that was untactful. I just think it was kind of fun and spur of the moment, and I was younger.
So,
I guess
Bru,
you
there,
don't care where it's been. I don't know.
Bru, there you are at the strip club. You have wandering eyes at that point?
No, we I got us a girl lap dance, and a girl was
Yeah, we
lap
sat
dancing us.
together.
Yeah, kind of we were together like this, and there's this girl. So between the girl lap dancing Allison, it was I pretty much couldn't see anything else. So that was it.
You were busy at that point.
I was way busy.
All right, so then you leave, Bru, you leave the strip club. What kind of mood are you in at this point?
Aroused. We went back to her place afterwards, and
Yeah, but he was really on good behavior. I mean, he was
yeah,
aroused, but he didn't show it like.
yeah, it was just heightened kind of titillation feeling, and so I took her back to her place.
And Allison, did you invite him in?
Yeah, just for like 5 minutes. I just said, come in, and he said he'd stay for 5 minutes.
Well, we ended up kissing on the steps, and then she invited me in.
And then how long did you actually
I said 5
stay?
minutes, and then I got to go. Well, 2 hours. 5 minutes kind of turned into 2 hours, so I stayed a little longer than I thought.
And Allison, do we dare ask what happened?
Well, the date started kind of hot and sweaty, and it kind of ended, hot and sweaty.
Elin, does any of this surprise you at all?
We just had fun.
No, and I'm completely disgusted.
Therein lies the problem.
We had fun. I'm not,
Yeah, it was just
it was just being fun.
Allison,
fun.
rate the date.
Oh, it was definitely better than the sidewalk date.
Really?
Yeah.
Elin, how would you rate the date?
How would I rate their date?
Yeah, after what you've heard.
I don't think there is a level for it that low.
Okay. Thank you, Elin. Well, will this hot date with Allison put a chill in Bru and Elin's relationship? We'll find out later, but next we'll meet the man that Elin dated, and we'll hear what happened on their date. All right, welcome back. We just heard what happened on Bru's date with Allison, and now we're going to meet the man that Elin dated. Elin said she wanted a guy who doesn't call everyone honey and has much better manners. So we set her up with a more refined guy who knows how to treat a lady. Please welcome Chris Rogers. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Chris, this is Bru.
What's up?
Yo.
Bru, your first impression of Chris?
Oh, well, he's a guy.
Astute observation.
Yeah, he's all right. He's I don't know. I think I'm holding my own here.
Okay. Elin, what time did the date get started when you were fixing to go out with Chris there?
It started at 7 a.m. because Chris made reservations for us to go snorkeling.
7 a.m.
Yeah.
Very early.
I thought if I'm going to be on the show, I want a whole day with this one.
So, Chris, you got started kind of early. Did you still find that Elin was sexy at 7 a.m.?
Well, yeah. I mean, I find her sexy all day long. I mean, look at her. She's got this cute little button nose. I mean, how does she breathe through that thing,
All right, Chris, Bru was concerned that Elin didn't take care of her body enough and didn't go to the gym and work out. Did you think that was a problem?
No, I think she's, I mean, we were laying out on the island, Catalina Island. I mean, she's in this cute little one-piece blue bathing suit. Can't hide too much in that,
That's true. All right. Elin, where did you guys go snorkeling?
We went to this place called Lover's Cove. It was really special.
Lover's Cove. Bru, he's taking your girl to a place called Lover's Cove.
Well, it's.
I thought you weren't into that. Elin.
Yeah. It's not a strip bar, that's true.
Chris, were you put off by the fact that Elin smoked?
No, it didn't bother me. I mean, so many people do today. And I mean, she's got a great body, and she had a couple, and, I had one too. So.
I agree, by the way. She does have a great body.
Now, Elin, you had a problem with Bru sometimes, bad habits or whatever you mentioned earlier.
Well,
Did Chris have any?
Well, he doesn't scratch.
I didn't notice any
And,
scratching, by the way.
He's also from Kentucky, and I felt really comfortable with him.
I see.
We had a great time
Oh,
together.
and Allison, you said, just for the record?
I didn't notice any scratching any time.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
He had perfect manners.
He was on good
Yes.
behavior then.
No,
Definitely.
no touching down there.
No touching.
Right.
All right, Chris, Elin fell asleep early on in the date, but later on as the day progressed, did you feel some sort of romantic spark at all?
Well, I felt like we were in my Jeep on the way back from Catalina Island, and I thought she was trying to push down her feelings a little bit, like she was feeling a little guilty that she was having fun with, another guy that wasn't like her man. Because there's a song, it's funny, there's a song on the radio, this new one out by Gloria Estefan, I was not supposed to fall in love with you. She got a little nervous and turned it off on the radio.
Oh, Elin, were you feeling guilty or you?
No, I wasn't feeling guilty
You
at
weren't?
all. No.
You just don't like Gloria
I
Estefan.
had a wonderful time with a great guy, and as far as the channels, I'm a channel surfer, so
The song sucks.
nothing
You just
personal.
keep punching around. All right. Bru, do you believe that?
She is a channel surfer. No, I don't believe that. You didn't feel guilty at all?
No.
Not at all? Not a little bit? You never thought of me the whole day?
Chris,
you so jealous?
let me ask Chris that. Did Elin bring
Did that
up
sound jealous?
Bru at all?
I didn't want to push it, but she said that they did have a problem with this, this sex thing, like that she won't sleep with him because she doesn't feel comfortable with him. And I thought, well, we're having a pretty good time, and I think you feel pretty comfortable with me. So,
So are you saying it happened?
So she's supposed to sleep with you, and she's only met you once
yeah,
when
on
she's
one
not
day,
comfortable with him.
not at all.
Elin, how did that go over?
Well, I thought it was a little hard because I told him I haven't slept with Bru because I didn't feel comfortable yet, and he asked me, "So do you feel comfortable with me?" And so I just thought that just creeped me out.
By that point, it had been at least 3 or 4 hours. I mean, geez.
I did not mean that she should sleep with me on the first date, not at all. I just meant that I would hope that she starts to feel comfortable with me and that we could go on and have more dates and have fun.
And Chris, did you feel some sort of romantic vibe at all anywhere along the way throughout the date?
Well, I'd say, yeah, like at the end of the night, I mean, we hugged and she gave me a pretty good kiss, and then she called me the next day and made sure that I had a good time and asked me if I had fun.
Okay. Elin, how do you feel about Chris now?
I think he would make great boyfriend material. I think he
Great
would.
boyfriend material,
Great
huh?
boyfriend material.
Okay. Will Bru and Elin have a change of heart? That's the question. During the break, they're going to make their decisions, and we'll find out what they decided when we come back. All right, welcome back. Now's the moment of truth. During the break, Bru and Elin each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Bru, you said coming on here you wanted to find out if Elin was worth waiting for. So we sent you out on a blind date. You wanted somebody that was a little bit on the wild side. That definitely happened. A non-smoker and somebody that worked out. You had the date. What are you feeling? What's your decision?
Well, Elin and I have our disagreements, but there's a lot of things I love about her, and she's a really sincere, curious, beautiful person. On the other hand, Allison was really fun and quite passionate, and have a lot in common with her and likes to work out. But I think the end result is going to be stay together.
Okay. Sorry, Allison.
It's great for them.
Okay.
It's great.
Elin, now we turn to you. You said you wanted somebody who wasn't scratching and digging as much as Bru did. No one calling you honey all the time, and a guy that definitely wasn't a Cliff Clavin. So we fixed you up with Chris. You had a good date there. Your decision.
Well, Bru is one of the most sensitive and kindest people I've ever met. He's a wonderful guy. He's a lot of fun. And Chris, he's just great to be with. I feel really comfortable around him, and we have a lot of things in common since we're both from Kentucky.
So?
But I've had a change of heart.
Elin, does that mean you'd like to go out with Chris again?
Well, I'm going to go on my own.
Oh, you are? Okay. Oops. Yes. Well, that happens.
And I'm not going to give up my poom poom for either of these guys.
And why do you feel you need to be on your own?
I just think right now it's a lot healthier. I don't like to jump into things. I think a good relationship is something that both people just have complete trust, and are comfortable in
All right.
everything with each other.
That makes sense. Chris, sorry things didn't work out a little bit better for you.
No.
Yes. Bru, I'm sure there's a lot more adventures out there for you. Good luck in the future.
Thanks.
And Elin, same to you. Good luck starting over fresh by yourself and sorting things out. That's our show for today. Thanks to Chris and Allison, and also to Bru and Elin. We'll see you next time here on Change of Heart.